Okay. All right. Thank you. Yep. So let's do some formatting about this. Let's look at what is this, or maybe if I try to change this to dates from here, long date, short date. Let's see what is going to come up. Right. Okay. This is not bad. This is not bad. Or let's just go back to the formatting, which is I'm gonna use the short key, which is Control 1, and I have this open up for me here. So how do I want the dates? Of course, I don't like this this format that the data was from the way it is from here. I want my day, my month, and my year. So I can change this the other way around, or maybe I can see something like that here. Let's look at, maybe we can see or already made format here. I can't see anything here. Let me change this to English United States. I think should be able to get something. I don't need to put myself. Okay. Yeah, so this particular one is my favorite because I can read the day, and I can read the short code of the month, and I can have the year. Right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Of course, we can write the custom here, write it ourselves, using custom functions here. So let's go ahead and change this. Right, I'm gonna go with the English United States, and I hit my OK here. So I noticed that it's only this first one I have here. So I'm just gonna undo it. I'll highlight the old column, which is because this is already in a table format. Maybe let me add a space. Yeah, sometimes I like to see what is happening here in my data, and even what is happening at the top. So I'm just going to insert a row and a column so that I can see whatever that's happening. Yeah, that's my own style. May not be necessary for for anyone, but that's the way I like to see my data. So I'm just gonna do again here. Let me highlight all this column. And I can see here, do my Control 1. I go to dates, choose this one or any of the two, and that's it. So that's perfect for me. I think we are all good. Let's see what else we can do from here. Maybe we can let's extract the months out from here, and the year. Maybe we want to filter, we want to put a slicer to filter by year. Yeah, we can do that. So I'm just gonna go here and insert a column to the left. Yeah, insert this, and I call this one my month. Again, we can use our month function. I think we have month function, but this month function is going to return number. It's going to be either 1, 2, and we don't want that. So we want the actual text, like this is January, this is February. So I'm gonna use the text function, X, and what am I converting into a text is what I have here in my B3, which is my date, and I want to format it as MMM. That is in just the short code right here. Yeah. So yeah, I want to believe that's clear. Are we still together?
Yes, we are. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna add a new column again. I'm gonna call this one my year. So equals to, again, I think we have a year function. Yeah. So we have a year function. So I don't need to use the text function for this. We have a year function, and I can, let me see if this is work. Oh no, it's not working. Right. So I'll just go back and use my text function. Text this and say this is y. Then I close this. Okay. I think all the data are at 2023. Okay, that's fine. everything is even August. Oh, honestly, I didn't know that this is how the data is looking up to now. Yeah. So everything is August, which is okay. Yeah. But there are no blanks and we're good. Let's look at the book title as well. Book title. So this is fine. No blanks. The author, I'm gonna check that. No blanks as well. Check the next one. So everything is fine. Okay. Units sold. This is in general, so I will change this format, data format to number. I'm just gonna, go here and change it to number directly. Now I'll remove this decimal. I just remove this decimal by clicking this decimal here. Just this, and I have this. In order for me not to repeat the same thing, I'll just use the painter here and just say, okay, you know what, just whatever you have, I've done here, repeat the same thing. And since I'm dealing with number, I like to centralize this as well, which is some of the my own style anyway. So I have this, we have the full name, there are no blanks, this is also okay, this is okay. So this total sales here now, I'm going to delete it. I don't want here, I want to calculate it myself because we never can tell. Maybe when I was generating this data, I must have missed something out. We never can tell. So I'm just gonna delete this and prefer to do it my own way, which is just multiply this by this and I have my total sales, which is units sold multiply by price per unit. Right, I'm perfect. That's it. So let's transform this into a currency because we are dealing with sales here. And I'll change this to, using here, right? Let me just change this to currency and I'll reduce this. Oh, sorry, I'm increasing. I'll increase this. Okay. So there's something I want us to do here. Maybe when we create a chart and we want to add a data label, we'll notice that sometimes the way it's going to appear, we're going to have this 1,000. What can we do something? Maybe we're using, if it is 1,000, use K. If it is me, oh, sorry, I don't want that to show here. If it is 1,000, K. If it is million, we want M. If it is billions, we want it to just an abbreviate of B. So if we look at this data, let's try and see. I think the highest we could have is 1,000. Okay, that's fine. So we might not even need to go to this million and billions level. So let's do some formatting with this data. I'm going to use the shortcut, which is Control-1, right? Yeah. So, and we are going to create our own, customize our own formatting. And where can we do that? Let's go to this custom here. And this is how we can do that. So if we notice, what we have here is showing that the value, which is hash, say if it is 1,000 and this is how it's going to be. So let's clear this one off and we'll be watching this space here, see how the formatting, whatever formatting we are applying, how it's going to be. So let's keep our eye on here. I'm just going to delete this, right? So what I want this to show is that I want it to show us, if it is 1,000, it should show us. Okay, so I can just say this 0. Am I doing this right? I can, yeah. Okay, so if it's 1,000, so I'm going to do I just keep my mind now. Is it 999? How do I normally do this thing? So I just keep my mind. I'm gonna add my pounds anyway. Right. If it's so I want to say that the moment it is 999, 9 less than 999, right? So the moment it is less than 999, or it is greater than 999, it should give it as 0, 0. This is not, something is not working. Something is not working right here.
The
Let's
sign
try.
is less.
Okay. Greater than, I think I need to put this into a square bracket. Yeah. Yeah. So if it is greater than 999, I want it to be a K. So I want to add a K to this. So this one should be, put this in K. Right. Something is not right. It's not supposed to pick. I think this should be.
You're on the right track. So remove the comma after that 10. So you only
Okay.
need 10, comma, then K straight away after that. After
Okay.
the double quote, that is. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And
Thank
put
you, ma.
all the case,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
quotes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Since I have just only 1,000, we are going to use just only. So if it is less than 999, it should remain whatever that is there. So I think this is okay. So let's apply this and see what is going to show. I want it to be right. I don't want to put it. I want this last digit not to. Let's say I think this value is initially. Okay, I think I can go ahead with this. Right. Okay, so let me just use the painter, the brush anyway. Okay. Let me just go back. I'm gonna go back, copy this. But that's not my formula. That's not my formula. Why did it change? Oh, that's not my formula. Okay, anyway.
You are in the next row. You are not in the first row that you formatted. You are in the next row before you came over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's
No,
still.
it's because we brought
took,
2K in.
Hmm.
Now that we've changed it to 1.89K, I think it's edited the formula to update it. So how about we double click on the work itself? Go back, double click so that we apply it down. That should work.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I think we can go with this. And this is exactly what I don't want to happen. That's why I put that formula that if this, okay, let me go back. We are going to, I won't agree to this if this 999. Right. Okay, I think it worked now, but still my pounds is missing. My pound sign is missing. I'll add it here, right? Okay. Okay, one more. If this, no, that's. Oh, I think I'm funny sometimes. Okay, I don't want us to waste too much time here. I think I'll just go on. Yeah. Okay. I'll just ignore that for now. We can come back to it because of our time. Right. Okay. Let's go to the question, the task that we need to do. As I said, plot a bar chart showing the number of books sold for each title. Right. Each title. This is the book title. So we can leverage on the pivot table. So let's insert our pivot table. Insert pivot table. Right. I'm going to just create a new sheet. I want to book bookstore. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let me just expand this. Right. Total sales, book title. Okay. Yeah. So we have this. Let me format this accordingly. I'll change this to plus. Yeah. I'll remove this. Yes, here. So the task said that we should plot a chart for this. So we have our pivot table here already. So we said the bar chart. So I think chart will be fine. I'm just gonna click on this, go to recommended chart. So that's fine. So this is fine. I can go ahead and just click this, and yeah, I'm going to hide all this feed button on the chart. I don't want this title. So let me look at that number of books sold. Yeah, I can say this one is total number of book. So yeah, by maybe okay, total sales by book title. Yeah, it's by book title. Okay, it's fine. I can put my data label. Right. So this is exactly why I want us to do that formatting, but sometimes not to waste time, because you can see if it is we are using, because most of all this here is K. We just have maybe 2.02 K, 2.7, but we can come back on this later on. But for now, let's put this side here. So there's tax 1. Let me just put a form of demarcation here and say this one is tax 1 here. Okay. So the next one says create a calculated column that determine the total sales for each book. I think we've done that one. Yeah, we've done that one already. Sorry, have I not missed? Said number of books sold. I think I'm supposed to use count, not sales for this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brotolu or Stadi.
Yeah,
it's
if it's
count,
number, yeah, we are counting.
It should be number. Okay, I think I missed this one. It should be a number. So take this one out. I'm just gonna drop this one. So this should not be a this thing anymore. Okay, right. Okay, so I have the count of book here. So I think this is it now. I was wrong before. This is it now. So I can see, maybe let me sort this smallest to largest or largest to smallest. Sort by largest to smallest. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, we can see now at a glance, we could see Mat for Fun. This is the, that has the number of highest counts, when it was sold. Okay, that's fine.
Can I quickly ask a question?
Yes, sir.
I'm just being curious.
Mm.
What if you drag the sales to the total sales to value, then change that to counts, if that will work? You could just create another column. I just
Okay.
wanted to, I'm just curious.
Yeah, I get your point, sir. I get, yeah. I get.
No, I wanted to compare with what you got.
Okay,
So
okay.
go back to what you got. Yeah, and just
undo.
create another column beside it. Just for
Okay.
my own brain. My brain is thinking some things, so I just wanted to. Yeah. So value field settings.
Value field settings.
Count.
Change this as count. It's the same thing.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah.
It's
I
the
just
same
wanted,
thing.
my brain was playing some things. I just wanted to confirm that.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
It's
you.
the same thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will leave it. I will leave it like this. Okay. Just gonna copy this. I just put this here. So this time around, my pivot analyzer, fit list, just gonna take this one off, take this one off, take this one back. Okay. What we had earlier on, which is, this is tax 2. Anyway, so again, let me do the charts. So this one, there is no any specific charts they ask of us to do. So again, maybe I still use, oh, sorry, I still go with my bar chart anyway, or recommended, or maybe I use the cluster column chart, the other one, this, I can try to go for this. But this is not, if for this particular chart, if I have, so this is not bad actually, it's not bad, but let's say I have a long, each of these variable, my categories, they are long. And if I use this other bar chart here, it will be very hard for people to read. Let's say I have, this is very long text. How do they gonna read this? So that's why sometimes we can change this to the orientation and use the horizontal one. So this is not bad. Again, anyway, I'm going to use this. I'll remove this hide all field button. I'm going to sort this, from largest to the smallest as well, so that at a glance people can see the highest one. Yeah. So sort by largest this. Okay. It should be the other way around. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna remove. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this. Yeah, I can put total sales. Oh, title. Yeah. I'm just going to be creating this for now. Then later on, we come back and do the arrangement. So the next one is, let's go to the task again. Highlight the book that sold more than 15 units in green and those that sold less than 5 units in red. Okay, so here we might need to use a conditional formatting here, because what this is saying that we should highlight if the unit is more than 15. If the unit is more than 15, we should highlight it as green, and if it's less, we should highlight it as red. So let's go back to the data, books, yeah. Okay, book title. So this is the book title. So we said based on this unit, if the unit is greater than 15, we should highlight it as green. But what is confusing me here, because we have this, there is a particular book that appear more than all this, they appear more than one. So it's not a distinct, it's not a unique title. So what do we suggest how we go about this now?
Sorry, what's the question again?
So the question said that we should highlight the books that sold more than 15 units in green and those that sold less than 5 units in red. So, but the way I'm looking at this, if I just focus on this, right? So this, there'll be a form of contradiction, because I could see, let's say, for example, I'm going to put coding for kids now. Coding for kids greater than 15, greater than 15. So I think everything here is actually greater than 15. Or it's not. Not. So that means if I use this condition, say, okay, I want to format this book title based on number of units, there will be a form of contradiction, because if I try to use the conditional format and say that if it is less than 10, you highlight, that means it's still going to pick this book title as red and you still pick it as green, which I think is not what they asked us to do in this case. Right.
Bola's hands up. Oh.
What? Okay.
Bola has got there's a
Okay, I am thinking maybe we could use the author with the book title. That will give it a distinction, since there are no like maybe ID special numbers given to the books, special those library numbers or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my suggestion.
Well, it's not bad, man. But if you still look at the author, we still have the same thing also applies here. We have Sally space, still coding for kids. So it's still a bit tricky.
Can't we aggregate the total numbers under each book title to start with?
So if we do that, then all of them will be green then. All of them will be green, because by the time we aggregate all the units.
Could
So
we
that
try
means-
and see and test it out?
Okay.
Just for, yeah.
I'm going to hide this floating. Yeah, okay. So if I do here, I'll just copy it here, bring down the pivot analyzer, price per unit.
Is it price per unit or unit sold?
Sorry, unit sold. Yeah, should be unit sold. So you can see all of them will be green then. All of them will be green. So
I'm
what's
just
the
looking at
question
that
again?
question. How can it base it on units sold more than 15 when we've got these big figures? Are we reading it right?
So maybe we should but maybe what we are going to do, let's highlight that values, that particular cell then. Let's highlight the cell based on the unit sold. So, yeah, maybe we should just do that. We highlight this value based on the unit, and anyone that read it can go back and look at the book title and look at the details. I think we should do that, Ma.
Or shouldn't our answer be in form of a pivot table? We should be doing
so. Yeah.
our analysis outside the data source.
Yeah, it's inside it's going to be inside the data, the table
It
itself.
should be outside. Our analysis should be outside the data, outside the source of the data.
Our highlighting should be in this table, isn't it?
Yes, that's what I'm proposing, that we should put it inside this table.
Yeah, that's the way I understand it anyway.
Okay.
To happen inside this table.
So again, I'm going to click the first cell here. Conditional formatting, new rule. Use a formula to determine which cells to format. Right. So in this case now, we want to format that this value here, if it is greater than 15, yeah, or greater than or equals to 15, it should be green. So there is something about this conditional formatting. I need to unlock this. I need to unlock from okay. I need to unlock the I think it's the row that I need to unlock. I'm going to remove. Let's try that. this way first. Format, fill, and this should be green. Right. So let's see. Okay, this worked perfect. So let's go and extend this manage rule. Let's go and extend this to other cells here. So just gonna click on this, and here my shift down. Right, did it work? Okay, yeah, apply. Okay, so this work. It worked, yeah. So invariably now we've seen that this one is going to come as red, this one is going to come as 13. So let's duplicate formula again under our conditional formatting. Manage rules. I'm just going to duplicate these rules here. This time around, I'm going to change the narration, that is less than or equals to 15. Oh, sorry, it's not going to be equals to anyway. So this one is just going to be less than 15. So if it is less than 15, because I've already said that if it is 15, you give it green, which is part of the what we are being told to do. So just going to come here, change this to red, and maybe I can change the text color to white so that it will come out properly. Fill on this, come here. Okay. Right. So I think this work. This work.
Is it not greater than 15 and less than 5?
Okay, so
what was it?
Sold more than 15 in green. Those that sold less than, there's something wrong.
So less than 5.
So it should be less than 5. Oh, okay. Okay. It should be less than 5.
So it wouldn't capture all those ones in between.
So it should be greater than or equals to. Oh, come again.
So we just need greater than for 15 without the equal to, because it just says more than, greater than 15 in the question. Abby, greater than 15, then less than.
Less than 15. So I think this should be a typo error. It cannot be. This should be a typo error. This should be 15.
Yes, I have.
This should be 15. Yeah.
What will happen to those in between?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It should be 15. 15. Yeah.
And I like Bola's suggestion of trying to make trying to create uniqueness in our data, trying to bring some columns together to create that uniqueness that we don't have. That's a good suggestion, which is just, it doesn't help in our own case. It wouldn't have helped in this case, but normally in another scenario, it could have worked. Trying to place two, concatenate two. Two or three, just to make them. In this case, I was thinking maybe dates with the book title, with the author, maybe, you just look through the data and the email address as well. Just looking through the data to see how it would work for your own data, if that would work. But yes, I was just going to praise that suggestion as well. That was it. Thank you.
Okay, should we create that and use that to highlight the green and red instead, or we are fine with this?
No, this is fine. I was just saying that where that would have worked, it could also be used.
Okay.
Yeah, but what we've done now is fine.
Okay. Yeah. So the next one, calculate the average, minimum, maximum, and total number of units sold for entire data set. Okay, minimum and the average. So should we use the function for this one, or I think we should just use the function, use the average, and use the I don't know, is there I'm not sure if there is maximum it pivots. Do we have maximum?
We have max, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have everything in pivot table.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's give it a try. Think what's it again? A unit sort. Okay. So that is a unit sort. Okay. So okay, so bro Toloya.
Yeah, we can either use value field settings or right click on the unit.
Okay,
sort,
value field settings. Oh really?
Average. Yeah, everything is
Okay,
there.
okay, I've seen it. Okay,
Yeah.
average. Okay, so I can drag this here again and change this to maximum. Okay, and I can drag this again to minimum. Perfect. Okay, it's perfect. Let me remove this grand total. Design grand total of grand total here. Okay, I think this should be our tax 4. Okay, yeah. Okay, I want to believe we are still using the book title based on that. Okay, they didn't
I think
even
you left one
specify.
out. Total number of units.
Okay, that is some of. Okay, yeah.
One
So
more.
go back here, create list. Right, so I'm just gonna save that in short. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is perfect. I think moving on. Ensure that the unit sort column only accept number between 1 and 100. Yeah. Okay. So this is coming from data validation, and I want to believe we've done data validation in this class. So I think Sister Debbie has told a lot about that. So how do we go about this? They said the unit sort column only accept numbers between 1 and 100. Right. This one here. So if I put 200, it shouldn't accept it. That's what they're trying to do. If I put 101, it shouldn't accept it. So how can we?
No, that's the price. Unit sold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah. You only accept, anything more than 100, it should not accept it. So how do we do this? So we can use the data validation. So I'll go to my data here, tab here, and I will look for my data validation. I think this is it here. Yeah, data validation. Yeah. So what do I want to do? I want to validate this column here, this particular overall column. So go here. What is there in default is any value. No, this is not what we want. We need to put that restriction. So which one are we going to use now? Is it going to be any value, whole number, decimal, list, dates, or yeah. So open for suggestion.
Can
List.
use that custom.
Okay. I'll go with this. Now,
Between
this is graded out. This is graded out for some reason.
between maybe 1 to 100. Would that work? No. No, that's meant to be a formula.
It's meant to be a
Yeah,
formula.
the other one.
We can create a list somewhere, 1 to 100 somewhere, and
Yeah, I was
just
gonna say
reference
someone
that.
suggested list.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the list is
Yes.
better.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to create that somewhere. We need to
Okay.
create a
So
source now.
yeah. So one of the reason why I said I like to add space for something like this that I know that nobody will come to this side sometimes, or maybe I could take it to another. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to do my 1 to 100 here. Fill series 1 to 100. And I'm going to color it white so that people will not know that something is there. Fill series. I think I should get up red now. Okay. 100. Okay, so what I'll do is to pose this as white. So that's it. So I'm the only one that know that something is here. Only if the person try to click here. And I can even go ahead and lock this place so that nobody will tamper with this. So I have my list here now, which is from my okay, maybe I should have even, let me do something. I'm just gonna call it, where do I have that? Where do I have it stop? Okay, from A100 here. I'm gonna do something and I'm going to just call it list. Okay, so I'm going to call it list. So I have my list here now. I can use it. I can use it in that other side because I've already stored this variable, all these 1 to 100. I've stored them as a variable name list, so I can call upon them anytime now. So let me go back to my data. Here, it's a validation, any value list, and what is my list? Let me see if I should be able to see my, okay, it didn't come out. It's not allowing me. I want to call up that variable. I don't know. Okay, it's not allowing me to call it up. Let me try if it's going to accept this. Let's see. Okay. So I don't think this is what we are meant to do.
I was gonna say I don't think
This is not what we are meant to do. What we just did is drop down. This is not what we are meant to do. We are meant to, do some data validation here to restrict this value.
Okay, we can use whole number.
Data validation, let's go back.
Can use whole number.
Okay. Yeah, whole number.
Yeah. Minimum is 0.
Okay.
Okay, no. Is it 0?
I think it is 1. It's 1 between 1 to 100.
1, yeah.
1 to 100. Okay. So 101. Okay. Great. So this is what we are meant to do. So let me. I'm not sure if that is here. Okay, no. So I need to extend. This then. Data validation. Yeah, just remove it first and apply it again. Okay, so this should work now. If I put 0 here, okay, it's not gonna work. Yeah. Okay. Right. We've got it's 4 minutes to hit. Do we suspend it today? Yeah, here now. And I think we still have quite a lot of the tax about, I think it's up